We are, but anyway, it doesn't matter. My colleagues have gone for very particular specific questions. I want to start with a very generic one.
Okay.
According to the background information, you produce fish.
Right.
Is that correct?
We started doing a fish product this year.
Okay, excellent. It doesn't seem to have been included in your hazard analysis, actually.
Yeah, okay. What
Well,
version of the hazard do you have there?
the last one you gave me.
Right, okay.
I assume you informed our colleagues at the central office that you were starting.
Yes, we got approval prior to
You were approved.
extending the range, yes.
All right, all right.
Unfortunately, no, and looking at the copy I have here, I suspect the same as we have said here before. It's actually hasn't been printed off yet.
Can you print it for me then?
Okay, I'll do
Showing that there
I'll
is
ask,
fish.
I'll ask my secretary to print it off there.
Okay, so you've done a study
Yes, yes.
on fish and everything. That's fine. How often do you produce fish? Very often?
Not very often at the moment.
How often would you say?
Again, that's good questioning. I'm looking for specific information rather than a general answer, right? So I would say about once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah.
All right.
And maybe for half a day. It's not. It's an area that we're hoping to improve our sales.
All right. So once a week. Just something moving very quickly in terms of records. Again, on the background information, you mentioned that you work 5 days a week, two
Yes,
shifts.
Yes.
However, on the records, we've noticed that you have records for 7 days, which is a bit strange. And the reason I'm asking about this, well, I mean, it's strange in itself, but is the fact that records on fish happen to be on the 7th day. So
Right,
like
right.
God's creation, anyway, but for the time you rested. Is that on a Sunday? Is that possible?
I'll have to get a diary and check that one out now.
Okay. Well, it's the 7th day.
Yeah, and
Normally it's a Sunday.
in
but-
sequence, you're looking at page 36 there, yeah?
36 or 34 or
Take my
35.
choice,
Yeah,
take
there's a
my
wealth
choice.
of information here. Anyway, is there any?
Well, yeah, okay. We have started to produce at weekends as well, but
And do you have a team, technical management team in there on Sundays?
what happens on a Sunday is that we have a supervisor as well. As the supervisor reports to me, and she, either myself or herself, where we sort of work alternatively as to who has to be
Okay.
present.
That's fine. Well, I'll get back to this one in a minute, but having a look at the actual flow diagram, we have noticed that apart from what my colleague
That's
mentioned.
page 9 we're talking
Sorry,
about
yeah, it's
for everybody, yeah?
or
Okay.
page 8,
Yeah.
8 and 9.
Yeah,
There are two crucial steps that are missing. One of them, I'll go for the easy one, is cooling, which is described in your operations, in your processes.
Yes.
It's actually not, well, it's missing between cooking and portioning.
right.
And it's not only missing here on the flow diagram, which is bad enough, but that means that you've not done a hazard analysis on that, and so you've not decided which critical control point. or not.
Okay, you will see when the copy comes, in fact, that it has been included.
Yeah,
And you'll find on the floor, in fact, that cooling is being properly monitored, and there are records for it. But you'll see that when you go onto the floor.
Okay, well.
Obviously, that's one item that would be avidly followed up as part of an inspection.
Yes.
It's the same.
And the other one, and you might correct me here, but it seems that the first step is deboxing here. Step 1, deboxing. So,
Okay,
which means that actually, normally, traditionally, the first step is actually checking the intake, checking the product you receive.
Okay.
In here, you're already accepted. So
I'm glad you asked that now, because
it's already included in your new version.
No, it's actually here in the manual. I'll show it to you if you wish. Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
What happened? I'll get it to you in a second. But basically, we have there's 3 modules in the HACCP.
Okay.
Module 1, as you can see at the start of the flow diagram, is where you have the meat and fish intake.
Yeah.
And module 2 then looks at intake of certain materials and production of sauce.
Okay.
So in fact the step we're talking about is in module 1. That's where the HACCP's done. And here
Slightly confusing, but
well, it's not confusing to us now.
that's the important thing.
Okay. Okay, we'll say one more question there. So
What?
right.
Okay.
Everybody still here? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm being very honest.
But we can say anything now.
Yeah.
Pardon?
We can't say anything now, I suppose.
We
Just
can
one-
in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder if you could explain to us or to me, because I'm alone in this room. But anyway, when you took your records, say cook time or cook time start at 8 o'clock and time finish at 5 or sometimes at 4.
Yeah.
Does that mean that the joint of meat is cooking from 8 till 5?
No, we produce several batches during the day, but our HACCP system requires that we record one batch per day. And that can be either in the morning or AM or in the afternoon.
Randomly.
Yeah. Pardon?
Random, you select one random.
Yes.
So how do you check that the others that are not checked are correct and reaching the critical limit? Because you remember that you've decided that cooking is a critical control point.
Yes. Well, I mean, we have records going back years showing that we are achieving our temperatures, and we haven't poisoned anybody yet. So.
But it's a critical
Yes.
control point, so perhaps you should treat it as...
What are you suggesting?
No, but if it's a critical control point, and it's critical for you to control it. If you decide that it's not critical, perhaps you don't need to go into a critical control point and you can call it something else.
Right.
But that's for you to decide.
Okay. We'll move on to the last thing then, please. Thank you very much.